was a preacher, Southern Baptist preacher. That's part of his definition. He was a family man. He had like a number of children. He was the first one who really started sort of almost like mega church behavior by like touring and putting 5,000 people in arenas to hear preaching. And he's also, very controlling. And at the same time, he can be abusive at different times. So she says this love, you love him, but because he loves so deeply, but he's like coming from a strict background, so he kind of, some of that spills over into his family. I think Aretha was, he started out really young when she was like 11 years old. She started to go on the road with him. He asked her, they went from town to town to town to town to town. And he was controlling and just making all the decisions of her life. It continued onward until she got into her teens. And then the decision was made pretty much by CL to bring her to a record company. So he started to look for who he thought would be good for her, where she should be. And then when he gets there, when he's made this decision about Columbia, he then goes into, well, I don't want them to pigeonhole you. You can do all kinds of music. This is what I want to do, and this is what she has to do to become a star. And that's the way he saw it. I mean, he was trying to control the trajectory of her light or stardom. She's a director who really knows how to work with actors. I think she's probably, from her training and her plays that she's directed as well. And so she's able to step into a scene and help find the right course. Many times I'll be trying to figure out, is this the right direction? And then we'll talk about it, and she'll like give me clues and stuff to that direction. And I've watched her work closely with the other actors. She's very meticulous. She's always coming in to try to elevate their work. I didn't know so much about Aretha Franklin. I knew her, I've met her before. I just in passing, but I didn't know the different struggles that she was going through in order to give us this persona of this larger-than-life individual, someone who shines so high. She's working really hard and doing a great job. I mean, this is the scene we were just watching here, where she's just accepting an award. You can see like the painting of Aretha being made, through her on the stage. It was pretty. I think she's amazing in that respect. He also is like, to show sides of himself that are really powerful. He's a good actor, and as we started to do the scenes more and more, we had a strong connect inside the scenes that we're doing. I think he's obviously has exceptional talent. He's like goes from comedy to something so serious as this, and able to carry off a pivotal role in the film in a great way. I think that the movie is really exciting and it's fun, so I think people will like it and be entertained and emotionally moved. And I think that on a core level, Aretha's going through a journey of abuse and addiction, and she's trying to find her way out of that. And ultimately, she finds her way out of that in the end, from her childhood to her midlife, up until when she passed away. I think for people to be able to say, I can pass by these pains and move into a new place, a new light, to me, is the kind of theme of the movie.